Pesci, and this is Barnes & Noble Tag. We're going to get you cooking with a buffet of books. And first on the menu, sometimes I'm just in the mood for some new food. But the idea of actually creating an original spread and serving it up to my friends totally stresses me out. So I am very happy to have with us today the recipe for relaxed and creative cooking. It's renowned chef and TV personality, Curtis Stone. Curtis Stone is the host of TLC's top-rated show, Take Home Chef. He regularly appears on the Today Show and was voted one of People magazine's sexiest men alive. And he is no stranger to appearing between the covers of hot cookbooks. White Heat was first, but it wasn't until he appeared in a book about London's finest chefs called London on a Plate that he became a media darling. Curtis also co-wrote the cookbook travelogue, Surfing the Menu, Two Chefs, One Journey, with fellow chef Ben O'Donoghue. His first book published in the U.S. was Cooking with Curtis, easy, everyday, and adventurous recipes for the home cook. And today, we are thrilled to have Curtis in the Barnes & Noble studios to tell us about the latest addition to his literary menu, Relaxed Cooking with Curtis Stone. Curtis Stone, you've been tagged. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, the thing that really struck me about the book is that it's called Relaxed Cooking with Curtis Stone. And the thing is, most of the shows right now are like Top Chef, you know, they're going to be in Kitchen Stadium, you know, for a big contest, Iron Chef. I mean, these are all like these heavy competitions that with intensity, and there seems to be this whole thing of what can you cook and how hard it is. And yet your thing is, let's be relaxed.
Yeah, let's do the opposite. And that's fine when you're in a restaurant to be under all that pressure and tearing around. And I kind of think when you want to cook at home, you want the whole experience to be nice. So you want to enjoy the shopping, you want to be relaxed when you get all the stuff home and unpack. And, you know, so the sourcing of ingredients is quite important. And then the cooking, of course, you want to be relaxed, even have a glass of wine if that's
I like that already. That's a very good idea. Exactly.
And then when you serve food, that should also be relaxing. I don't want any of it to be a stress out. You know, I want you to be chilled out from the start to the finish. So when you're sitting down, eating your dinner with your friends and your family, the special people in your world, that's exactly the frame of mind you should be in.
There are always recipes that strike you, but I saw this, you know, red curry lobster with pineapple. Now, Curtis, I mean, we're talking freaking out here. I mean, isn't that going to be hard?
Well, there's a couple of dishes in there that are, that's for when you're serving a group of people and out to impress. Special occasion. So there's a little chapter in there, and the chapters are all broken down. There's a chapter in there called Something to Eat on the Sofa. So
this is I was just about to say this to you. This was my favorite because I live in New York, so oftentimes our apartments are small, and when people come over, it's like you're going to eat on your lap. And this was a great chapter.
Yeah, no, it's a fun one. And it's sort of, when I sat down to think about the book, I thought, well, where do I eat? You know, and what are the occasions that you eat for? You're eating when you're entertaining friends. You're eating for that, you know, trying to put on that special meal for someone special. Or you actually, I thought to myself, I eat on the sofa quite a bit, so let's do a chapter dedicated to something good to eat on the sofa.
Yeah, the book is really divided so well because you have the chance to see what to serve for breakfast or brunch. And I liked your take on brunch, that it was great to combine the two. Yeah,
I sort of, and to me that's kind of middle of the week, you know, you're lucky if you get anything into you before you leave the house. You know, this is me, my busy lifestyle. So I did a chapter called When You Wake Up. You know, so the first thing you need to do is give yourself some energy, right? So there's a bunch of sort of smoothies and simple breakfast items that you can sort of just get into you. It only takes a couple of minutes to do them and you can be out the door. But then on the weekends, if you have people coming around, you might want to throw a brunch that blows their minds. That's chapter 2.
Or a dinner, and that's when the lobster red curry comes in.
That's
so
right.
I will attempt it, and I have to say, I think my family is going to be a lot happier for me having gotten a chance to read your cookbook and have one at home. I mean, there's great recipes, not just for that fancy thing, but also for families. So Curtis, thank you so much. The book is again called Relaxed Cooking with Curtis Stone.
You sweetheart, Molly.
Here's what's cooking in this tagged close-up. It's a closer look at a book we think you're going to want to check out. The pictures in this book are so luscious and its content is so delectable, you might just find yourself drooling as you read The Flavor Bible. the essential guide to culinary creativity based on the wisdom of America's most imaginative chefs. Award-winning authors Karen Page and Andrew Dornenberg have written several groundbreaking books chronicling and celebrating America's culinary revolution. After writing about classic flavor matchups in Culinary Artistry, the authors returned to the concept of flavor with The Flavor Bible, creating dishes based on flavor and taste. The authors first discussed the 4 basic tastes and the roles played by the weather, the season, and other environmental factors in cooking. In addition, a range of award-winning American chefs contribute their valuable insights on using selected ingredients for different dishes. And the Flavor Bible is a perfect solution for these tough economic times, as these authors have solutions for leftovers that are so delicious there will be nothing left over. And that's our Tagged Close-Up. Here at Tagged, we know what's hot in the world of books, music, and DVDs, and each week I'm going to let you know about them in my top tags. Served up at number 5, I Loved, I Lost, I Made Spaghetti, is former VP at Harper's Bazaar Julia Malucci's memoir of fizzled romances and the recipes she used to seduce men and soothe the broken heart that often followed. Catering to your wishes at number 4 is Fatally Flaky, the 15th culinary suspense novel from best-selling author Diane Mott Davidson. Colorado caterer Goldie Schultz is back, and this time she encounters a bridezilla and a murder. A sweet treat at number 3 is Spiced, a pastry chef's true stories of trials by fire, after-hours exploits, and what really goes on in the kitchen by Dahlia Jurgensen, who has worked in many renowned restaurants, including Brooklyn's own 5-star eatery, Dressler. It's smart to listen to great music while you cook, so bubbling up at number 2 is Genius, the ultimate Ray Charles collection. All of Ray Charles's greatest recordings on one album, a perfect complement to any dish. And with certainty, the number 1 tag this week is DAP on DVD. Pulitzer Prize winner John Patrick Shanley brings his Broadway hit to the screen with an all-star cast, including Meryl Streep, Philip Seymour Hoffman, and Amy Adams. Just right for dinner and a movie. And those are my top tags for this week. Oh, pardon me. I was just getting in the Curtis Stone cooking mood. Relaxed. This is good. See you next time on Barnes & Noble Tag.